All right, let's talk about your weather now. Of course, we're looking at the tropics, and we get that system out in the Atlantic, making its way closer to the East Coast, Marquise.
Yeah, making its way downtown, but as of the last 4-6 hours, what we've seen is that it's pivoted towards the north, which is good news for us. Less rainfall, as its projected landfall is going to be right along that Florida-Georgia line. Still, though, across our coastal communities, the impacts that we'll see will include high surf, high wave heights, high rip current risk, and beach erosion. We're seeing some of the outer bands of rain surrounding this system of low pressure make their way not only across the I-95 corridor, but towards I-4 right now. In fact, Orlando, you guys might see a lighter shower over the next 15 minutes. That system of low pressure moves towards the northwest at 14-mile-per-hour speeds. The maximum sustained winds are 35 miles per hour, so that hasn't changed since the 8 o'clock advisory. But here's a look at all the spaghetti plots, and it's right along that Florida-Georgia border, and then taking a pivot towards the north and the east in the coming days, riding along that Atlantic coast, in which we'll continue to watch this Invest 92L. So here's a look at the rain on our live radar. We talked about the bands of showers across I-4 now pushing through Sanford if you're in Seminole County, but much more rain lies offshore, and we'll see those off and on again rounds tonight. We haven't seen too many lightning strikes associated with this system. In fact, none on our live radar currently. Deltona, though, you just wave goodbye to the showers pushing towards your west. Longwood, here comes more precipitation. You see those brighter shades of yellow moving across Seminole County. Those will indicate rainfall return rates of up to an inch in just an hour's time span. And then even further to your south, Melbourne, Palm Bay, much more rain still to come. But here's where we see the most concentrated rain. That's across Titusville right now, currently moving towards the south and the west. And we talked about those rainfall return rates, which could be up to an inch in just an hour's time span. Keep in mind, though, these bands of precipitation are moving right around 10 to 15 mile per hour speed, so likely that they won't be overhead for a consistent hour. Temperatures in Orlando show 79 degrees, and here's the rain that we talked about. Lighter precipitation falling from the sky with winds from the north and the east pushing the clouds off the I-4 corridor. Here's a look at the fastest winds in Palm Coast, Daytona, New Smyrna Beach. Winds range between 10 and 20 mile per hour conditions pretty quick overnight, and the winds will be a factor throughout the day tomorrow, as well as the rain that we see here in Orlando. So overnight we carry that 10, 20, 30% chance. And then as we move throughout the day tomorrow with that system of low pressure riding towards the north, we get some showers on the back end of it here in Orlando, so we cannot escape the rain quite yet. If you're in Seminole County, we do see those showers overnight, likely stronger concentrated rain, especially across I-95 into Flagler and Volusia, which we could possibly finish off your weekend with 2 to 5 inches of precipitation. It all depends on where you are. Across the beach, I do not recommend getting in the water tomorrow, as surf conditions will be high, 4 to 6 feet waves, and across the seas, 6 to 9 feet conditions, choppy water. Then you have that consistent rain that's going to be an impact as well as the beach erosion too. So something to watch out for. Tomorrow's high should range anywhere between the upper 80s along the coast and the mid 90s inland. And as we play out your future cast, as we mentioned, it's Flagler, Volusia County that sees the most rain on Friday. And then in the afternoon, with maximum temperatures reached, we can get some heavier showers here in Orange County as well. Heading into the weekend, though, a wind shift is going to take another south and easterly breeze following Invest 92L and bring in some more chances for rain, stronger showers and storms possible. And as we mentioned, it's our north and easternmost counties that will see anywhere between 2 and possibly 5 inches of rain still to come, not just over the next few days, but across the next 7. We carry that consistent rain chance, which would be anywhere between 40 and 60%. And your temps remain consistent too, as we're stuck in the lower 90s all week long.